What's up, Royal babies? I'm back shirtless again. I don't know why. But hey, yo, it's the Pulse King, baby. Biggest in the world. I'm back here now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, right here we got Instagram models have no souls. Hey, I don't know. I think it's a Jubilee video. You know what I'm saying? Instagram models have no souls. The fuck do they mean, though? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do they? Hey, let's get into the video. I don't want to waste your time. It's a long ass video. Let's get into it.
Alright, so we all already know what Instagram models are, right? And virtually anyone can be qualified to become one nowadays,
Jubilee.
just as long as you have a camera, you're usually a girl, you have Instagram installed on your phone,
You
and
got a
you
fat
have Photoshop
booty.
at your disposal.
A fat, yeah. Photoshop or a real fat booty or fake and big old tits. And yeah, just quote some captions, like just quote some poems and shit.
But obviously, all that isn't the official definition and just anecdotal evidence based on my own personal experiences from dealing with Instagram models. But for those of you wanting a more credible source for what an Instagram model actually is, here's what I found on Google after typing in, "What are Instagram models?" And here it says that an Instagram model is a highly attractive, big online presence, quote-unquote model. These people usually have a mass following on Instagram and take pictures for pay or sponsors. You can't really become an Instagram model. People usually dub you as one if you are highly attractive and or have a huge social media presence. And right now on screen as I speak, you should be
That
seeing
is
some
true,
examples
and
of
that
some
is
Instagram
James
models
Charles
that I
and-
found on the interwebs. People like James
I-
Charles, this girl with the bendy chair, this guy who looks like the scuffed version of
Hey, y'all see the yeah, that nigga handsome though, no homo. Y'all see the Photoshop right there?
this guy who looks like the scuffed version of David Hasselhoff, this girl who tried to trick us all with Photoshop, this man who looks like the male human version of a Barbie doll, this girl who looks like she has a pair of balls for an ass. Honestly, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm betting it's Photoshopped. This girl who's actually pretty in real life, but still wants to use Photoshop to, you know.
Hold on, she ain't that bad. Hey, I mean like ugly. When I say bad, I mean she's not that bad, but she, yeah.
Quote unquote enhance.
But she's
And to be
bad.
honest, I don't even know what the hell's happening here. Her
dang.
entire face just looks oddly squished together. And oh, here we have another girl who's suffering from that terrible disease called scrotumitis. Yeah, I just made that up by the way.
But I mean, if we being totally honest here, I just
But hey, can you blame me?
I hope
But
y'all read
anyways,
that
in
shit.
today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this video by Jubilee, where they got Instagram models to meet up with actual high-end runway models who work for some of the companies that you girls seem to be totally obsessed with, like Victoria's Secret, Sephora, Forever 21, H&M, etc. And so these models are basically
I've
going
seen
to be
this
talking
nigga.
about their own experiences with being an Instagram
I want a model. Fuck, what this shit on? You know what I'm saying? Everybody who got this, vote for me. I want a model for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not the muscles. Ah, fuck y'all. Ah, shit. Come on, I'm talking about this bitch. I'm on right.
model or with being a runway model. Essentially just doing a compare and contrast between the two
Y'all
career
perfect.
paths. So yeah,
God
grab
damn.
some popcorn, get comfortable, and you know, let's just jump right into this. We brought Instagram models and runway models together to spark dialogue about their differences and similarities. And for the first topic, it says, "My job is inclusive of all body types, races, genders, sexualities, and abilities." So that's basically saying all what is estimated to be about 8 billion people on this planet so far, every single person from every corner of the planet. Are we all able to become a model or an Instagram model? And of course, every single one of the Instagram models
I think you can, because what you have is not that different from what everyone has. You know what I'm saying? It's not that different. You are unique, but you're not that different. So you can model for that audience of people that look like you, like what I just said. Hey, vote for me. Hey, I got hit up some companies, tell them, hey, does this not a kid or the fucking
walked up
I
to the
don't know
middle,
what the fuck
and
it
all of
is.
the professional models stayed behind. Literally anyone could potentially be an Instagram model, since the only requirements of actually becoming one are that you have a phone with a camera, an Instagram account, and a friend who's willing to go through the pain of taking like 1,000 different pictures of you, until you finally decide that the 946th picture is the one that you're okay with posting to Instagram. I mean, even Chantel says it here for herself.
It's very much inclusive. You see me, you see how I look. The people that follow me, they're here to pretty much gain confidence. I get messages from women all the time. You know, I love the way you look. I look like that too.
You don't really have to look like an Adriana Lima, a Bella Hadid, or a Sarah Sampaio. I believe that's how you say your name. Yeah, you don't have to look like any of
She
those
pretty,
girls
you
to
know,
become
Cap, but
Instagram model
those
at all.
lip-
I mean, you could literally
She-
look
I'll
like
fuck with that.
Danny DeVito with a wig on and still pass as an Instagram model with thousands of thirsty male followers, just as long as you have a good-ass Photoshop editor. I mean, my God, those people truly do not get paid enough for the magic that they do.
You'll see
Not
that, bro.
inclusive of all body types.
Do y'all see that?
because Generally, the things that I'm wearing are not made for all body types. So,
I've seen this nigga.
In order to do my job, I have to maintain a certain, form, a certain shape.
That's actually a really good, fair, and logical answer to explaining why he believes professional modeling isn't inclusive for everyone. And you guys are pretty much only going to be hearing logical answers like this from only one side of the room. Pretty sure you know what side that is. And so for our next topic, anyone can do my job. And crickets for days. Looks like no one is moving this time, but wait. I thought all three of those Instagram models agreed that their job is inclusive of all body types, races, genders, sexualities, and abilities in the last question. So why aren't they moving to the middle this time? I wonder why.
I don't think anyone can just be a runway model. I think, first of all, Cameron Russell gave a TED Talk, and she talks about how being a model is like winning the genetic lottery. So I think
Being a model is like winning the genetic lottery. Well, looks
God.
like that lottery
Dang! Now that fucked up a whole lot of
may
dreams.
be a little broken. I may have to call in a repairman just to come fix this thing because this right here does not look like.
Look at that. Shit. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Oh, shit. Yeah, we good. But like, look at that shit. Look at that, bro. Hey, they talk about body positivity. I'm sure she tweets about all that shit. Like, there's no, but like, look what she does. She changes her body. Dang,
Winning
bro, I
the
don't-
genetic lottery at all. Here we have before Photoshop, and here we have after. My man's is out here literally looking like a underdeveloped alien.
why did he
Is
even
this
try?
winning the genetic lottery? And don't even get me started on this. How do you Photoshop something that beautifully? It's actually insane what these editors can do to pictures. But hey, maybe that's what she means by winning the genetic lottery. Just paying someone to edit your photos for you.
In 2018, for instance, only in America, there are 257 million people who have a smartphone. And out of these people, 80% of people are on social media. Any one of these 80% can actually become an Instagram model. And I think that really very...
Oh shit.
I want to become runway. I want to be on magazines and shit. I don't want to be.
Mood just changed, as if she wanted to stop her mid-sentence to say something about that bold statement about how easy it is to become an Instagram model. I mean, obviously, as an Instagram model, you're gonna be offended if an actual real model tries to downplay your career. Now, one of my favorite moments from this entire video was when
Shit
Elise
hurting.
started subtly throwing shade at the Instagram girls by saying, if you took away all the things that makes an Instagram model, like Photoshop, the fake boobs and butts, the filters and everything else, what would you have left?
Because if you take away the makeup, if you take away the filters, if you take away maybe the plastic surgery and all the retouching, see what is really at the end.
I'm pretty sure the temperature in that room just rose by 10 degrees because those Instagram girls just got burned bad. And honestly, if I were Miriam, I would have just gotten up right from my chair and started making my way to the nearest door with what little dignity I had left.
God
And in the middle
dang.
of my walk of shame
But hey,
to
she
that
got a
door,
point.
I'd be thinking about every bad decision that has led me to this very point to where I will be forever made a clown online by every potential viewer who sees this video. But of course, that's not what happened at all. So let's see what happens next.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, and I can say why. The thing is, we don't retouch photos that much anymore because we do body positivity and we're actually proud to show the cellulite.
Wait, what? You don't retouch photos that much anymore because you do body positivity?
Pretty
You're
sure
actually
that's
proud
cap.
to show cellulite. Okay. But upon further inspection, I found something that doesn't seem to support those claims at all. So here we have a screenshot of Miriam, which is her name, from the video that we are currently watching right now, versus a photo pulled straight from her Instagram page. Now, as I pull out my reading glasses and take a closer look at my screen, something just looks a bit off, but I just can't quite put my finger on it.
You just
Maybe I need to get my
cannot
eyes checked out. Could be the lighting
put
or
some
something. Who
fingers
knows?
on that
Here we
beat.
have this other photo of her from the same photo shoot, I assume, but from a different angle. And again, things just don't seem to add up. If we zoom in a little into her face, I'm not gonna specifically point anything out, but I'll let the audience, you guys watching the video right now, be the judge of everything that I'm saying. Also, I do have to give credit on Chantel's part because, for the most part, she was being honest about not using any filters on any of her photos, at least the ones that I've seen. And yes, I did do a little bit of research. You know, I had to make sure not all of them claiming to be for no filters and body positivity were lying.
Yeah. I heard you.
Wait, what? I thought just a minute ago she said I'm really against plastic surgeries.
Recently, I concentrate a lot on sports and
Oh,
on
shit.
workout and how to be healthy because I'm really against plastic surgeries.
But yet, here she is scooting her butt to the middle of the room. I mean, I guess technically you can be against something, but still have
Hey, I fuck with this girl. This girl. If any girl, like I said in the last video, if any girl looks like this girl, hit me up, cause hey.
that something
I
at the
don't
same
know
time. But I mean, it
wrong with
definitely
me,
does
bro.
not help your case when you're trying to promote one lifestyle for people while living a totally different one.
Well, I broke my nose 3 years ago, and it's like not a fake story. Actually, like my nose is still crooked. I broke. My
I
nose,
could
like,
see
3 years
something's
ago,
up
and I
with her
had
nose.
to get my nose done, and I did remove the bump because you're already paying for it, so might as well.
Okay. So she claims that 3 years ago she broke her nose, and so she went in to have it fixed and decided to get a nose job at the same time since you're paying for it anyways. Okay, fair enough. But I'm just wondering, did her lips break too? And her cheeks and her eyebrows and literally everything else on her face? Because if we're all being honest here, she obviously had some Botox, some fillers, and some other forms of cosmetic surgeries done to other parts of her face
Guys,
too. And
girls,
at
don't do Botox. They're not a 6 years old thing.
this point in
for real.
time, I think it's just safe to assume that her whole goddamn face probably broke, and she had to get it fixed, just like how Kylie Jenner got hers fixed.
Yeah, cause she's already paying for it. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I'm even more confused now. Like, didn't Miss Body Positivity over there say that she was against Photoshop in her previous answers? Like, I'm so confused
Jessica.
right now.
I have to admit, I have photoshopped my photos before, but it's just to enhance the photo to make it look a certain way. But I still look who I am. It's not like I look completely different.
Yeah, you may still look like who you are, but based on what I've seen around the internet, a lot of people literally transform themselves into unrecognizable goddesses that make them look like they came out of their mother's wombs with godlike features. But in reality, very few people are born like that, and most of those Instagram models were definitely not born like that.
I think when it comes to retouching, I don't have control of the image. I do the job, and then they have control of that image. So that's one thing. Like, if it were to me, I would like to be as natural as possible because I'm a human, and so I have flaws, and I'm thankful for the way I look.
No
but I'm
cap.
perfect.
Ayo.
And so I'd
Ayo.
like to represent myself. Like, I'd like to be, this is who I am. And sometimes I'll look and like see these filters and people look like aliens. Like, they don't even look like, you know, it's like this crazy filter. And I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, Gary, that's exactly how I feel every time I go on Instagram. Like, what is that?
The fuck, bro?
And so, as for my final
Looks
thoughts
like
about
Bobby's
Instagram models
boyfriend.
competing against runway models,
What's her name?
in my wholehearted opinion,
Fuck it, I don't
this
know.
is like comparing TV doctors to real doctors. Honestly, it's like comparing Dr. Phil to someone like Sigmund Freud. Or comparing YouTubers to actual filmmakers and producers. Comparing Twitter comedians to Dave Chappelle, TikTok, Divine. You get where I'm going.
Hold on. Okay.
We all know
Fuck
that
it. I don't
runway
give a shit.
models
I'm not
could step
offended.
into a photo shoot right there and then, wearing exactly what they're wearing in this video right now, and look just as professional as they would on a runway. But could you say the same for the Instagram models? Especially the back and forth contradictions from the IG girls earlier, claiming that they're for body positivity and against photoshopping, when in reality, they've had plastic surgery themselves and have photoshopped quite a few of their photos.
Well,
And
you
the
said, bruh.
hypocrisy was very intense throughout the majority of this video. But overall, I just honestly think that this video at the beginning made the Instagram models look sort of reasonable and understanding. And then after the questions about using Photoshop and cosmetic surgeries arrived, it just started to go way downhill. So anyways, let's get on to reading the comments. The IG girls were contradicting themselves so badly. Anyone can do my
For
job.
real.
Instagram models, don't move. Clown face, ×3. The title should have been Runway Models versus Instagram,
Instagram
Users.
users.
Can anyone be a model? Instagram models at the beginning of the video. We are trying to break down barriers and destroy the horrors of Photoshop and plastic surgery. Instagram models 5 seconds later. I've gotten plastic surgery and I'm proud of it. I also do Photoshop many or close to all my photos, and there's nothing wrong with Photoshopping. Bruh, you look at Miriam's Instagram in this video and it looks like 2 different people. Clown face. That Miriam girl says she does.
Hey, like, bro, and Instagram models can't get mad for being made fun of with these things, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, if something is that easy, you know what I'm saying, like, to get into, unlike runway model, like, it's easy things, bro, you don't get respect for that. Hey, like, janitors, it's easy to do it, so they don't get much respect. I mean, they should be. They should be getting respect. Even Instagram models are supposed to be getting respect, but like you don't really get respect for such things like that. Even porn stars, prostitutes, you cannot get respect for easy things. You know what I'm saying?
Body positivity.
It's just the world, and I don't want that to change. Keep it like that.
To be smaller on Instagram. It's crazy how you can tell immediately who the runway models were and who the influencers were. Maybe because runway models all weigh 110 pounds? Question mark. More like the way they carry themselves. You could tell how much they practice walking and being graceful and all that. Since when did Instagram become a modeling agency? Runway model. I'm a runway model. Instagram model. I'm an air breather, a water drinker, a walker and showerer, body heat and smell influencer, a thinker, inventor of my own thoughts and opinions, and self-made human. No offense, but Instagram models are kidding themselves if they think they're comparable to runway editorial models. Honestly, just look at them sitting next to each other, and it's painfully obvious.
Bro, that's like, these are like my mother's friends and some girl in my school.
Instagram.
The runway models, bro, you can see that. Okay, they're like me.
Models had full faces of makeup and flashier outfits, while the runway models were barefaced and still looked more beautiful. They don't need a pressed glitter eyeshadow or highlight to stand out because they have strong bone structure and unique facial features naturally. So yeah, those comments pretty much sum up the entire video. But let me know what you guys think down below. And if you don't follow me on Twitter already, you can do so now by checking the links.
This is Destiny. Fuck, hold on.
In the description. And since I know like 90% of the people who are going to be watching this video have Instagram, be sure to follow me if you want on Instagram.
Fuck that. Hey, that is it for today's video. Hey, y'all fuck with that, and y'all make sure y'all get this shit. Let's get this shit going. Hey, Roy, baby, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Join the Roy Babes, the biggest, the illest, the everythingest family on the interwebs. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hey.